What's up, nation? Happy 4th of July. We are live with the final basketball break of the night. This is break number 5728. This is One Topps Chrome Cactus Jack. And again, the last basketball break of the night. What we have left, excuse me, what we have left on par is one PYT with two Topps Chrome Cosmic and two Topps Finest Hobby. There's 3 teams left in that main, so that is what's left for that. And then the Dubs, it's 3 Apex, 3 different tiers, 3 different price points with 1 Cosmic, 1 Finest, and 2 Signature Class. That one's a little slow, but we definitely want to get them all filled, so call your spots on those. In terms of that, there's 12 fillers and 7 mains left on that. Willing to make deals with everyone just so we can get them closed, so feel free to reach out. But we are going to get started on this one. Again, last basketball of the night, and let's get those other 2 breaks closed. All right, we are empty. Hang on one second, guys. All right, guys, here we go. That's a good start. Wemby going to the Spurs. That is Joe Lane. Igor Demon, Anthony Edwards, and Dame Lillard. Let me get these other. Okay. Yang Hansen to the Blazers. Luka on the refractor. Lakers. Scott Aldridge, nice hit. We got Jason Tatum and Cooper on the Utopia. Maverick spot is paid. Scott Anderson. Danny Wolf to the Nets. Ryan Kalbrenner to the Hornets. Zachary Rasheer and Nikola Jokic. We'll put Jokic in a sleeve and top load. Going to the Nuggets, Scott Anderson. All right, we got our first number. Elijah Martin. Ben Zaraf to the Nets at a $2.99. That is Kay Lambright. We got Jimmy Butler and Jalen Green. Okay. Ace Bailey on the base going to the Jazz. Scott Anderson. Shaden Sharp. Cedric Howard. And Joan Beringer on the jacked up going to the Trailblazers. I mean, not the Blazers. The Minnesota Timberwolves. Jose Padilla. I want to see a super out of these. Bud Carrington. Concanupple on the base. Going to the Hornets, Jose Padilla. Ben Zaraf and Chaz Lanier. D-Mitch. Got Concanupple on the refractor. Paid. Going to the Hornets, Jose. Noah Penda. And Young Hansen on the Utopia for the Trailblazers. That is Brandon Salinas. Refractor. Let's go. Let's see what that's worth. $31, but if you grade that and you get a 10, they're like 4x. All right, Cade Cunningham. I thought it was gonna be worth more. Jaylen Brown, Lauri Markkanen, and Terrence Shannon Jr. De'Aaron Fox, we got a numbered. Good luck. Ja to 25. Let's go. Memphis. Scott Anderson, Darius Garland, and Scotty Barnes. Nice low number. It's the lowest number that we've pulled so far. All right, this is the first time that these are backwards. Derek Queen going to the Pellies. Scott Anderson. Joan Beringer. Cam Thomas. And Larry Legend on the La Flame. Going to the Celtics. Garrett Clevinger. John Brumey. Kyrie. Kawhi. Ja Morant. James Harden. Refractor, DeMar DeRozan for Sacramento. That is Kay Lambright. We got Kaman Malawak and LaMelo Ball on the Utopia. Going to the Hornets. Jose Padilla. Is it raining?
I guess so.
Jamal Murray, Paolo Banchero, Nolan Trayer, and Hugo Gomez. Ow. Numbered, Bam Adebayo. Show me a big name. Brandon Miller to 250. Going to Charlotte again. Hornets are having a nice break. Going to Jose. Adu Thiero and Zach LaVine. Grady Dick. Jalen Brunson, Knicks. We will take that. That is Scott Anderson. Luka. And Clyde Drexler that jacked up. Going to the Blazers. Brendan Salinas. Joel Embiid, Walter Clayton Jr., LeBron James to the Lakers, Scott Aldridge, and Chet Holmgren. Ooh. What is that number 2 back there? We got it to 50 on the back. All right. Keontae George. Amen Thompson. Tyler Harrow. Jacked up gold to 50. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought it was Vince Carter. Colin Murray Boyles, 9 out of 50. Going to the Raptors, Scott Anderson. Dude, if that was Vince Carter, I would have bought that. Without hesitation. Trey Johnson, DeMar DeRozan, Josh Giddey, and Cat. All right, 2 more packs. All right, we got it numbered here. Noah Esenge. Jeremiah Fears, show me low number. To 199, we will take it, though. To the Pellies, that's one of the biggest chases, and I don't believe he signs. That is Scott Anderson, Trae Young, and LaMelo Ball. And we got one last pack, guys. One last pack. Good luck. Will Riley, Liam McNeely, Jalen Williams, and Dirk on the LaFlame to the Mavericks. And that ends our Break Nation. Appreciate every single one of you guys. For those who didn't hit, I am sorry. Hope everyone, is having a good and safe, happy 4th. We do still have the 2 breaks left, so feel free to call spots as we go throughout the night. Let's get pictures real quick of that Ja to 25. And that Murray Boyles. Okay. All right. Recap time. Clyde Drexler on the jacked up Utopia LaMelo Ball. Derek Queen base. LaFlame, Larry Bird, Utopia, Zhang, Hansen, Nikola Jokic, LaFlame, Dirk, Cat, Jalen Brunson, DeMar on the refractor, Ace Bailey, Joan Berenger on the jacked up, LeBron James, Con Knuppel on the base, Victor Wembanyama, to 199 Jeremiah Fears, to 299 Ben Zaraf, Luka on the refractor, Brandon Miller to 250, Cooper Flag Utopia, 250 Colin Murray Boyles on the jacked up, Con Knuppel on the refractor, nice card right there, and Ja Morant to 25, and that is our Break Nation. Appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're not on the other breaks, happy 4th. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, and